Hi guys, this is Mina Coletta, and what's up? I was trying to do this video, but it was just a little bit too long, and I was just kind of like, hopefully I can sum this up in another 10 minutes or less. But I'm going to really go ahead and compare the Hunger Games and the Battle Royale, because a lot of people are saying, Hunger Games is better, and people are saying like Battle Royale is better, but at the end of the day, you're basically comparing apples and oranges to each movie. Each movie has its faults, and each movie has its greatest moments of achievements. But honestly, you can't really compare one against the other and say this one's better or that one's better. It's basically everybody's opinion. But it's just like you can't really compare like two really great movies that were out there. And a lot of people were saying that 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 the writer of Hunger Games, who started a whole fan base and everything, was like, copy of Battle Royale. And I was just like, kind of like, thinking, oh, maybe it's not true. So I watched Hunger Games, and I randomly I found Battle Royale through my, just, looking up Pyramid Head from Silent Hill. Kind of like, how did that work out? Pyramid Head from Silent Hill to, Battle Royale. I was kind of like, what? How? I'm looking back now, but like, how did that work? I was like, and I was kind of like random, So I watched it. I'm just kind of like, whoa, that's just like I was just like really amazed at watching it, and I totally see where people are coming from, because like looking at and watching both of them just for like the first time, there are some totally similarities, in each movie compared to each other. There are some total similarities, in there. I'm just kind of like, whoa, like what is going on? And I do kind of feel that she did copy something from Battle Royale, but I'm not gonna go ahead and start a fan war about this, but I don't know, it just felt like really odd that I was like somehow watching, Battle Royale. I was thinking that, I was like, Hunger Games, Hunger Games, Hunger Games. It's like, I was just like, I don't know whether I was just piecing stuff together or not, but I was just like, whoa, this thing's so familiar, and it's so similar, and just watching it, just kind of like, I saw this before, just kind of like weirded out and how, it happened. It seemed like she just watched Battle Royale and it's put into her whole, fantasy into Hunger Games. It was kind of like, whoa, that's weird. But I'm not saying that she copied, if she did, if she did, or if she did or she didn't. I'm just saying, it just seems so similar that people are going to think of that, But I heard stories that she was watching war and all this on the war in Afghanistan, and that's how she came up with the idea. So it's kind of like, I don't know. I didn't really see Afghanistan in Hunger Games. I'm kind of like, well, see really than that, So I don't know where Afghanistan will actually be at in the Hunger Games. So yeah. But I'm a really big fan of Battle Royale because, like, of course, as you guys didn't know, I love Korean kind of movies. I love Korean, dramas, I don't know why, but in Hawaii, they had like a Korean channel of them, showing movies, anime, and that kind of thing. I was just in love with that channel because it was like my channel to go to, I always look for my grandma, watching, Korean soap operas, I loved it, I find it as like my love. So when I go back to Hawaii, I'm totally, catching all my soap operas, But I just, I felt Hunger Games to be a little bit boring until they're on their way to fight. Because I feel like, there's like, I don't know, I just feel like there's so many unnecessary things going on. And I was like, I was just so confused. Because, like, and I didn't remember any of the characters' names except for Princess Snow, Groot, and Katniss. That's all I remember, just because that's all I was really rooting for, It's like, I don't know why I was rooting for Princess Snow, but he reminded me from Lord of the Rings, or that dude from Harry Potter, the principal, or whatever you call him, the headmaster, the school in Harry Potter, Hogwarts. Sorry, my words are getting a little tongue-tied. But yeah, I don't know why. He just seems so freaking familiar. I was just kind of like, dude. My parents didn't really recognize him, but I did. I was just like really like chill. So I was like, that's him. And of course, Lenny Kravitz was in there too. But yeah, but I totally believe Lenny Kravitz has to be a gay person, which is nothing wrong with that. I'm not trying to say there's something wrong with that. I'm saying I just totally believed him. But yeah, I feel like Hunger Games could have done a better job in storytelling wise, because I got lost. As a person who hasn't read the books or even really heard about Hunger Games, you know, you gotta, you know, give me a little bone, you know, or two. Cause I was like confused really. I even got confused towards the end of where it was dark. And I was like, I see nothing but darkness. I'm like, this is lame, you know. That's why I stopped watching Harry Potter movies, cause like it's just the lighting in that I couldn't see what's going on. I was like, why am I watching a movie, you know, that I paid like 10 something for one ticket to see it half an hour? I expect that thing to be good. I want to see somebody in there, you know. I don't want it to be full on dark. I don't know. It's just like it got me mad and irritated. I was just like, let me over. And I thought the movie really, I felt it seemed to drag on, you know. I just felt like it didn't seem to drag, and I was like, I feel like I kind of wanted it to be over, honestly, you know. So I'm not a big fan. But after on Sunday, I just was looking up Pyramid on YouTube. You know, because I was really interested in that character, and I want to find out more about Pyramid Head. But me randomly bumped into Battle Royale, was just like, oh, and after I started watching Battle Royale, I said, hey, let's just do a movie about this and really compare. Because a lot of people are gonna, you know, say this and that in a day, but I just want to get my opinion on it. And my opinion on Battle Royale was just like, oh my god, I felt like it was just like a freaking fantastic dining 4-course meal, you know. It's like, oh my gosh, like, it was like fantastic, you know. I was like, I loved it. I loved it. It's not just, I'm trying to put my a little aside for Korean movies or movies in that area, but, you know, I loved it just because, like, you know, I didn't like the whole music in the beginning. I was like, that's trying to be weird. I was like, because I thought it was like one of those movies about like religion or something. I was like, kind of like, what? I was a guy, you know, with the water and the rocks and the guy talking, and I was like, oh, what is this, you know? But like, thank God it wasn't. If you guys know what I was talking about, please let me know what I was talking about. Cause I remember the guy, the points of water, you know, rushing up and rocks, you know. I was, you know, like the guy is randomly there, right there, you know, tall. I was like, it's just, I don't know why I remember that, and why that really made me, you know, look to that. But you know, that's only one flaw about that. But you know, I loved the movie. I did love it. I loved it because I was rooting for each character, you know, and I don't know their names because, you know, I could forget it because I'm bad with names. But I just, like, you know, I feel like they, you know, I didn't want them to be there, you know. I want them all to go home. And I was just basically rooting for the people who are not going to win, you know. I don't know why. But I was just rooting for people who are not going to win, people who are, like, really bad at and what they were doing, like, just really going, shoo, 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 you know, like, go ahead and, like, knocking most of them down like flies. Because I feel like, you know, me in high school, you know, growing up from my homeroom class, and us going up to 10, 11, 12th grade, we were, like, I wasn't really bonded with nobody, honestly, except for a few friends. But I feel like if you're in that bond of classmates, you know, you're gonna really have, you know, it's just like you kind of know what everybody's strengths are, but you also know what everybody's weaknesses are too. So I feel like that was like such a total advantage, you know. So yeah, I just love the movie. I just love it. I love it. I'm sorry, for me, really, if it was like Hunger Games versus Battle Royale won hands down, just because like I don't know why. It just really got me into it because I feel like there was more action, and of course between each action you can't just have action, 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 action. Because if you just throw action, at me, I'm really like, okay, is this gonna be done? It just took breaks in between each one. There was a little bit of action here, spread it out. It's like a little soft moment, spread it out. It's just like a really even course of a movie, how they spread each thing out, and that's what I liked about it. It didn't go too fast. It didn't go too slow. Like, I was really disappointed when it actually ended because I wanted more. I wanted more. I want to find out what happened. I don't know. I just wanted more. But that's my opinion of the whole thing about her games and Battle Royale. But I feel like, as I said again, you can't really compare this and that. This is just my opinion of it. So you guys agree or disagree, go ahead and type down comments down below, and I'll link Battle Royale to you guys in the comments down below. If I don't forget, make sure to like this video, subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Put a comment down pertaining to this video, something about her games or about, Battle Royale. I just want your comments, guys, about this subject because I really, really, feel like there's a passion for this. And I really want people's opinions about this subject. Just about my face, my hair, my looks, or anything. I just want to speak about Battle Royale or her games, So just let me know. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.